Hey there guys, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime. I want to apologize in advance here. I got a bit of a sickness here. Like, what else is new, right? Virgo's sick, who could have possibly imagined. More throat problems as usual. Luckily, I caught it really early this time, so it has not affected me as badly as other sicknesses have. But I want to apologize in advance for this recording session. Any coughing or sneezing that may occur. I'll do my best to edit it out, but sometimes I just forget, to be honest, because, you know, they're really minute points in the video. But when last we left off, we were here in the Space Pirate Stronghold in Phendrana Drifts. And I believe we just scanned some Space Pirate data and figured out just what was going on here. They're kind of using this as a jumping point for their expedition to find Phazon, I suppose. And looks like we have another pirate data right here. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Yeah, I never really thought about that. If you're going to do research on Metroids, like, this is the place to do it, out in the freezing cold. As we all know, Metroids do indeed hate the cold. So this is a purple door right here. I know some people are like, Virgo, why do you always record when you're sick? But truth be told, guys, it's just the best time for me to do it. I get off from school, as I am taking classes this summer, and I get off from work as well, as, you know, they don't want me working when I'm sick there. Alright, we got a security terminal so far. I got this one, sure do. Go ahead and take this guy out. And we'll pacify this one before it wakes up, or right when it wakes up. There we go, alright, sweet. See, although I may not really feel like it, you know, it's just a bunch of time I'm using laying around the house. And I have enough trouble keeping up with having daily videos as it is, so it's really best if I don't let any downtime go wasted. Of course, I won't do it if I'm in, like, severe pain or something like that, but... Alright, more pirates! Oh, God! Looks like these are the stealth pirates, the ones that can only... well, that one. No, looks like these aren't the stealth pirates. As you remember, the stealth pirates cannot use long-range beam weapon, since they have to expend all that energy for their cloaking devices. This looks like 2 missiles are enough to take out that one space pirate. I think about 2 charge blasts of the wave beam are sufficient as well. Stay back. The wave beam also seems to temporarily disable them, so... Because it has the same homing properties as a missile, I dare say for these pirates it's a tad more effective to go with the wave beam. Now, if memory serves correctly, this acts as some kind of star observatory. Let's go ahead and see if we can scan around and find out if that is the case. Yeah, an astronomical holographic projector, like something from Star Trek, really. Have I scanned all, like, the missile refills? I have not. I can't believe I forgot that. Or it can disappear. Alright, yeah, note to self. Make sure you scan all that crap. Alright, any more space pirate data? Yep, we got one right here.
Recorded to logbook.
Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. I gotta say, the space pirates are feeling awful confident for an operation that hasn't gotten off the ground quite yet, and I fell down, didn't I? Alright, let's go ahead and scan this little doohickey. Holographic sequence, eh? I remember not being a fan of this part because it makes the room all dark, but what you gonna do? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure I saw a missile expansion? Or was that just like a refill? It's probably just a refill. Yeah, I didn't think I could get to it at the moment, but it looks like it wasn't an expansion. Either ways. Alright, let's see what this does. We got the puzzle music going. I don't really know if this is a puzzle per se, more like a dramatic reveal or something to that effect. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the second bomb slot, which seems to be up there. You can get to with our space jump. Yeah, I love the space jump. I can see how a traditional space jump would have kind of broken the game, so that's why it's not here, of course, but... Because how are you going to have a space jump without a screw attack? Am I right? Yeah, no, the spoiler alert. No screw attack in this game either, unfortunately. But, you know, again, one of those things that it's very difficult to figure out how to fit it into a 3D space. Because with 3D, you have to have much more moderation over the control of the character, especially from a verticality aspect, right? In a 3D space, if players are allowed unlimited control over their vertical space, then, well, kiss goodbye any platforming evidence you could possibly want, along with any type of restriction on where the player can go, for the most part. Because the space jump gave us unlimited verticality in the 2D games, which is fine in a controlled space, but not really in a 3D one. Alright, looks like that is the holo map. With an interesting little thing up there. Doesn't look like any expansion we've gotten up to this point, so... Let's go ahead and head on up there. I swear, this room used to be a lot darker. Maybe it doesn't turn dark till usual, maybe they spruced it up for the trilogy, I don't remember. Oh, but don't worry, things will get dark later. Let's go ahead and scan these planets, why don't we? Planet Billium. Well, that doesn't seem to be anything of importance. Planet Twin Tabula. I don't really know what system this is at the moment. Oh, what is this? Yep, Talon 4. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Wow. So yeah, guys, this is the system that Talon 4 hails from. A lot of these are just kind of, I guess, filler to just make the system seem alive, but yeah, apparently, prior to that asteroid crashing down, and me crashing down onto this floor with my pride with it, Talon 4 was kind of a paradise, which would make sense since the Chozo were here, and they were kind of, I guess, keeper of nature, as we saw in some of those Chozo lores right there, so it was all good, and then the asteroid came. So now, at least we know the, like, I don't want to say, like, we've confirmed what the Chozo would say, because we don't really have any reason to not believe what the Chozo said, but the pirates have taken note of the same thing, that a meteorite did indeed crash down and cause some havoc earlier. But okay, let's go ahead and see what this is. It is... we got the super missiles. Yeah, I bet you probably didn't think they were in this game, or maybe you did think they were, but this powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold B to charge, then press the down button to fire. Alright guys, unlike the past 2D games, the super missiles and the missiles are not two different, I guess, varieties of weapons that you can switch between. No, instead, what you do is you go to your charge beam, charge it up all the way, and then just press the normal missile button, and, well, maybe I should wait to show you guys. Yeah, I'll wait to show you guys until we get to that door right there. I think that's the way we want to go. This looks like a save station. Oh, that's the way we want to go. Okay, no, this leads somewhere else. Okay, that's my mistake. Maybe this is what I have to use super missiles on? Or maybe I just can't get through here to begin with. Okay, yeah. I'll just go ahead and show you guys off these super missiles right here. Charge it up all the way. And then press the missile button. Boom! I don't think we had to use a super missile for that, but, you know, wanted to show it off anyway. And yeah, it's indeed a save point. Let's go ahead here. So yeah, super missiles, incredibly powerful. I think technically they're the second most powerful weapon we'll ever have behind the boost ball. Because the boost ball does a lot of damage, you guys. You have no idea. It's just very difficult to hit enemies with it. But yeah, the super missile is mainly what I use for high damage dealing, stuff like that. It does use 5 missiles, but again, we got a lot of missiles at the moment. We're only going to get more and more, so super missiles definitely going to be useful in the future, along with it just being the highest damage dealing weapon we have at the moment. So yeah, gotta wonder how these bergamites got in here. Okay, let's go ahead and scan these things before I forget again. Okay, so this is 3. I believe the other ones, it might go 3, 5, and 10 from what I remember. Take out that guy. But yeah, you want to make sure to even scan the refills there and all that good stuff. It's pretty much everything important can be scanned for the logbook. Let's go ahead and take a look at our map. Looks looks like this is divided into two principal areas. Let's have a bit further to go here. One has to wonder why the space pirates would have doors that can only be opened by Samus's beam weaponry. Seems kind of counterproductive, right? If they can't open it up themselves. Let's take these guys out. Oh, I know. I'll show you guys the power of the super missiles of these guys. Just a single super missile, boom! Enough to send him flying. Of course, it's not very economical to want to use super missiles on other pirates. Hey, if someone's annoying you, you want to take them out real quick, there you go. That's how you do it. Are they done? Ah, crap. It's those jetpack guys we saw earlier. Or at least it looks similar to them. Let's see if we can scan them this time. Yeah, we've already scanned them alright. Alright, well, good thing the wave beam can home on and all that stuff. Are those missiles? They're stealing my tech, man. Let's try some charged up wave beam shots. And they come crashing down whenever you finally hit them, so watch out for that. I believe they'll try to kamikaze you. Yeah, like that. And that will do some pretty heavy damage, so you gotta watch out. Let's go ahead and scan this guy. I believe this is the 5, correct? No, this is 10. So I think it goes 3, 5, 10, or maybe it just goes 3, 10 there. Oh crap, there's still one here. I should have known when the music didn't stop. And I think this music will actually carry on throughout the series for the most part. Wow, there's a lot more of them. Alright, well. Gotta take these guys out nice and quick like. Did you guys see the reflection of Samus's eyes in her visor there? Nice touch. Yeah, whenever there's like a big explosion right in front of her, her visor will light up and you can actually see her face in it. Attention to detail, man. Like, that's like a Nintendo polish level of polish. Redundancy is redundant. But yeah, just, that's how you know that like Retro is pretty much won the trust of Nintendo there. They're super thorough. Now, if memory serves correctly, there is something secret to this area. Let's see if the map reveals it. Yeah, there's a Chozo artifact here somewhere. I don't know if we can access it yet, but I'm sure gonna try. Is it up here, perhaps? Can't even get up here. Oh wait, yes I can. Now let's scan around. I think it's up here somewhere. I think I have to do something. Unfortunately, the Chozo artifacts can be hidden to where your scan visor isn't gonna be much help at all. It doesn't look like there's anything of worth up here. I would just like to not have to come back here later, but for a lot of the Chozo artifacts, you do have to come back later. Let's just do one more quick scan. I mean, I don't want to waste a lot of time here. Maybe with a super missile on this wall. I don't know, this wall sticks out to me for some reason. It's probably not, but yeah, I don't think so. There's gotta be something around here. Man, if only I could remember, and I just don't. Ah well, we'll come back here later, guys. I promise. Alright, so down into the second principal area of the Space Pirate Hideout. This is one of their main bases of operation. We'll find the mother lode later, but this is pretty much where they're concentrated as far as dealing with the Metroids, because again, very good to deal with the Metroids in cold weather. They said that some of the Metroids have gotten really big. Makes me wonder, will they start their evolutionary cycle like we saw in Metroid 2? Nah, we don't see those. I believe the exact reasoning is that the Metroids actually need the atmosphere of SR-388 in order... I went backwards. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I'm not really thinking straight. You know, part of me was like, you saw that same enemy formation when you were coming this way. Are you sure you're thinking straight? The other part of me was like, you know, they probably just put the same enemies there. What was I saying before I derped and did something stupid? Oh yeah, I believe the Metroids have to be on SR-388 in order to take their evolution. Nope, screw you guys. I already did this one time. Later! I should have known when that, elevator was already active that I was going the wrong way. Oh, it said Research Lab Aether, I believe. Aether! Like Ike from, Path of Radiance. Radiant Dawn. But yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing any Metroid evolutionary forms in this game. No, we definitely won't. In fact, I believe for the Prime series here, the Metroids actually have an alternate evolutionary line. Because as we read in the data right there, they had been exposed to Phazon. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, and there it is, guys. For the first time in 3D. The namesake of the series. It's definitely a Metroid. Let's go ahead and scan it, why don't we?
Recorded to log
Morphology: Metroid. Energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388, Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Oh crap! Holy crap! Well, how are we supposed to deal with this thing, man? We don't have any Ice Beam. Well, luckily, the Metroids in the Prime series do not need an Ice Beam to beat them, as we saw right there. Yeah, with these Metroids, you can just kind of pelt them until they're dead. In the old games, you had to freeze them and you had to pump them full of 5 missiles. It was pretty much non-negotiable. But in the Prime series, I guess since we don't have the Ice Beam yet, all you have to do is really pelt it full of any weapon, really. Wave Beam, Power Beam, missiles, anything like that. Okay, before we go down there, let's see if there's any Space Pirate data. You think there'd be one around a Metroid of all things. Yep, here's one. Let's go ahead and see what it's all about. Reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Commander ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. So that's how they brought back Ridley, huh? Well, I believe there was another explanation for how Ridley came back in Super. It's that he can actually feed on living organisms himself and kind of regenerate his health in his body and his organic flesh that way. Or he's a lizard. Does he have flesh? I don't even know. But I guess they found another method to power him up, being just enhancing him with cybernetic parts. We got another data here, so let's see what this is all about. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be called Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radically new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degradation. Oh boy, this is not good. Pirate communic analyzed. So I guess I was taking too long for the game right here. That was kind of strange. Considering I'm almost aware of spoilers, the next power-up is. But yeah, this is what the game would do if I was kind of just messing around on, like, the Chozo Ruins or something. That would show me this, so I would know the general direction to go, but I'm already kind of here, so... Thanks, computer buddy, but I think I'll be fine on this one. I don't really mind the hint system. It doesn't really discourage explanations, just if you're heading in the wrong way or you just honest to God, don't know where to go. It's just kind of a general reminder that, hey, why don't you head on over here? You can do this to find the next power-up. Next expansion, next whatever. I think this might be the last few pirates down there. Yeah! Boys, times like these I really wish I had a melee attack. Just like the new game Samus Returns will have. Not gonna lie guys, I've been looking into the 3DS capture cards, but they're just too expensive, man. I'm not gonna be able to do it. They're like $500 bucks. I don't have that kind of money for just one 3DS game. Another Metroid, huh? I wonder, can we break through this thing? Because we should kill all Metroids as we find them! Let's see how many missiles it takes. It would be poetic if it took 5, now wouldn't it? One more? Nope, it takes more than 5. That's not good. I guess it only takes 5 if you have the Ice Beam, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we got it before it can charge us this time. And like the logbook said, we escaped their grasp the same way we escaped the ones in the old games. They roll into Morph Ball, lay a bomb. Yeah, we got an energy tank right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Guess it's been a while since our last energy tank there, but hey, I'm not complaining. Looks like we're getting up to about halfway capacity, so that's always good. Alright, one more scan for Space Pirate data before we move on here. I believe I saw one back there, but we'll get to it once I get these guys here. Yeah, all these extra non-red ones, you could read for all sorts of context about what they're doing in this room specifically, but again, I don't really have the time for that at the moment.
Recording to logbook.
Metroid Dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Wow. You trying to use the Metroids to become like God or something? Jeez. And we got one more right here.
Recorded to logbook.
Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means, rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. That's a bit more darker of an interpretation, using the Metroids to steal energy and use that for your own means, but as we all know, the Metroids are not so easily tamed. But it looks like we have reached our ultimate destination, guys. We got one more hallway before we get to the research core, but we are going to do that next time on Let's Play Metroid, so see you guys then.